Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, we will continue today our discussion about strategic thinking in medical affairs. In this tutorial, I will ask 10 questions and will provide an answer to each of them. And finally, from these questions, we will extract 10 important facts about strategic thinking. And after this, we will share some examples on each of these 10 facts, how they look like in medical affairs. So this is a sort of applying all the learnings of strategic thinking and strategic thinking skills into real life examples in medical affairs. Finally, we will have a case study in order to showcase how strategic thinking can improve our activities, including even the key opinion leader engagements. So let's get started.
How does strategic thinking differ from a reactive approach? Strategic thinking is proactive, not reactive. Strategic thinking involves anticipating future challenges and opportunities rather than merely responding to immediate issues. It focuses on creating a vision for the future and working towards it, rather than just managing the present. What frameworks can guide the strategic thinking process? Applying frameworks such as Blue Ocean strategy, design thinking, systems thinking, and scenario planning can help structure the strategic thought process. These frameworks guide us in exploring new opportunities, designing innovative solutions, understanding complex systems, and preparing for multiple possible futures. Why is data important in strategic thinking? Data-driven decisions are central. Effective strategic thinking relies on analyzing data and trends to make informed decisions. This includes market research, competitor analysis, and understanding internal metrics. The goal is to base strategies on evidence rather than assumptions. How does strategic thinking balance long-term goals and immediate actions? Strategic thinking balances long-term goals with immediate actions. While the focus is on future objectives, the path involves taking specific, measurable steps in the present. This helps maintain momentum and ensures alignment with the overall strategy. What role does questioning assumptions play in strategic thinking? Good strategic thinkers challenge existing assumptions and ask what-if questions to explore alternative possibilities. This critical approach helps uncover hidden risks and opportunities that others might overlook. Why is adaptability crucial in strategic thinking? Adaptability is key. The ability to adapt strategies in response to changing circumstances is very important. Strategic thinking is not rigid. It allows for flexibility and pivoting when new information or unexpected changes arise. Why is clear communication important in strategic thinking? Articulating a strategy clearly and concisely is mandatory for gaining buy-in from stakeholders. Strategic thinking is not just about creating a plan. It's also about ensuring that the plan is understood, accepted, and supported by the team. How does understanding the big picture influence strategic thinking? Strategic thinkers always keep the broader context in mind. They understand how their decisions impact the organization, market, and stakeholders. This holistic view ensures that strategies are aligned with the overall mission and values of the organization. What is the role of identifying competitive advantage in strategic thinking? A significant aspect of strategic thinking is identifying what sets you apart from competitors. This involves recognizing your unique strengths, understanding market gaps, and leveraging these insights to gain a competitive edge. Why is continuous learning important in strategic thinking? Strategic thinking is an ongoing process that involves constantly learning from successes and failures. It encourages a mindset of continuous improvement, where strategies are regularly reviewed, refined, and adjusted based on feedback and new information. Here are 10 facts we need to learn about strategic thinking. 1. Strategic thinking is about proactive planning, not reactive response. 2. Use proven frameworks to guide your strategic thought process. 3. Make data-driven decisions for effective strategy development. 4. Balance long-term vision with immediate actionable steps. 5. Always question assumptions to uncover hidden risks and opportunities. 6. Adaptability is an essential trait of successful strategic thinking. 7. Communicate strategy clearly to gain stakeholder buy-in. 8. Keep the big picture in mind to align decisions with broader goals. 9. Identify your competitive advantage to stand out in the market. 10. Embrace continuous learning to refine and improve your strategy.
Now that we identified 10 facts about strategic thinking, let's see examples on these facts or these learnings from medical affairs.
Regarding proactive strategic thinking, it's important to anticipate rather than react to changes. An example would be proactively monitoring evolving regulatory guidelines to anticipate the need for new clinical evidence, ensuring that you and your team are prepared ahead of time. Regarding the use of guiding frameworks and leveraging structured approaches, which can enhance strategic decisions. An example would be using the blue ocean strategy to identify untapped areas in disease education, where your medical affairs team can lead initiatives without competing in saturated therapeutic areas. Or, as another example, applying design thinking approach to better understand the needs and preferences of your customers, and then tailoring your approach to meet those needs. And about balancing strategy, aligning long-term goals with immediate actions is essential. An example would be setting a short-term goal to complete a literature review within a quarter to support a broader long-term publication strategy. Regarding data-driven decision-making, using robust evidence to inform strategies is crucial. An example would be utilizing real-world evidence to prioritize resources for KOL engagement, ensuring that your efforts are targeted and have a significant impact. And as we discussed before, please remember that data-driven strategies and decisions should be integral to all our internal and external communication. And when it comes to questioning assumptions and challenging established beliefs, which can uncover new opportunities. An example would be regularly reassessing KOL alignment with your messaging to refine engagement strategies rather than assuming their continued support. What about adaptability? Being flexible in response to new information is vital. An example would be quickly revising educational content and retraining the field team when new safety data emerges, ensuring accurate and timely communication with healthcare professionals. Regarding clear communication, translating strategic goals into actionable steps is critical. An example would be ensuring that MSLs clearly understand how their activities contribute to the larger clinical trial support strategy through specific action points. Regarding seeing the big picture, aligning medical strategy with overall business goals is important. An example would be recognizing that generating real-world evidence not only supports scientific dialogue, but also strengthens the commercial positioning of your product. And for identifying competitive advantage, leveraging unique strengths of your diagnostic or therapeutic solutions can set you apart. An example would be developing unique educational programs based on value proposition of extensive clinical data can showcase the value you bring to the patients and healthcare systems. That is to say, that linking the science to the patient's benefits will make a huge difference and will ensure you get the endorsement of the learners. And finally, for continuous learning, constantly refining strategies through feedback is essential. An example would be regularly reviewing outcomes from advisory boards and scientific exchanges to adjust your approach in line with the evolving clinical landscape. Learning from past experiences in medical affairs can be supportive when augmented with data. Let's have a hypothetical case study to see how leveraging strategic thinking can optimize KOL engagement in a competitive therapeutic area. This case study focuses on how strategic thinking can be applied to transform KOL engagement in the oncology space. The goal is to create a new and a differentiated strategy using, for example, number 1, data, 2, strategic thinking frameworks, and number 3, adaptability. In oncology, intense competition and rapid advancements present significant challenges. Let's say you can face issues like 1, difficulty in differentiating your product due to similar mechanisms of action, and 2, you are also facing limited KOL availability. So start by asking yourself, what specific challenges are impacting my KOL engagements, and how I can overcome these challenges? Here we can suggest, list the top challenges you face in engaging KOLs. Assess how these challenges impact your ability to communicate your product's value. Consider how these issues could be turned into opportunities with the right strategic approach. The next step is develop a strategic approach to deal with the situation. For example, you can use strategic frameworks such as systems thinking to map out KOL influence networks, while you can use scenario planning to anticipate competitor actions and regulatory decisions. Additionally, data analytics can help you prioritize which KOLs to engage with and guide your decisions. That is to say, whenever you face challenges, you should consider integrating these strategic elements into your process to strengthen your approach. Once you are comfortable with the strategic approach you will adopt, we move to the implementation. To implement your strategy, you can focus on personalizing your KOL engagements, or enhancing educational activities, or using virtual roundtables. Ask yourself, are my KOL interactions customized to their needs? If not, consider new ways to enhance these engagements for more impactful results. The point is to focus on the tactics that will address the challenges you are facing via your strategic approach. It takes few minutes to plan and adopting a strategic approach, and at the end, you can be clear on how to increase KOL advocacy, improve alignment with your messaging, and differentiate your engagement from competitors. Also, you have to think about how you can measure the impact of your strategies. For example, setting up regular feedback mechanisms with KOLs will provide you with valuable insights for continuous improvement. This example demonstrates how strategic thinking can help you navigate challenges in KOL engagements. By applying strategic frameworks, using data-driven insights, and maintaining adaptability, you can transform complex situations into opportunities for growth and differentiation. However, the principles we've discussed today aren't limited to KOL engagement alone. They are versatile tools that you can apply across various aspects of your work. Whenever you encounter challenges or need to capitalize on specific opportunities, you can follow a similar strategic approach. Start by clearly defining the issue, apply the right frameworks to analyze the situation, leverage data to inform your decisions, and remain flexible to adapt as new information arises. This approach ensures that your strategies are well thought out, targeted, and effective. Moreover, these strategic thinking steps are not just for external challenges. They can also significantly improve your internal work environment and team communication. For example, you can use strategic thinking to identify gaps in team collaboration, optimize internal processes, or improve cross-functional communication. By fostering a strategic mindset within your team, you encourage proactive problem solving, enhance alignment towards common goals, and create a culture of continuous improvement. The key takeaway is that strategic thinking is not just a tool for overcoming immediate obstacles. It's a mindset that helps you drive success in all areas of your professional role. Whether you're dealing with external stakeholders like KOLs or addressing internal challenges, applying these strategic steps will empower you to make more informed decisions, create impactful solutions, and lead with confidence.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this session and see you soon.